Hello everyone, I just brought you here to one of my favorite places in the forest, the fairy forest, how we like to call it. It's the forest directly behind our barn, and yeah, I really hope that the insects are not going to be too mean to me today, but it just has gotten a little bit windy, so it might be alright, we will have to see. But yeah, I have come here because last week I have recorded a new episode of my farm diaries, and while editing I felt like I needed to record another video first because it just feels a little bit strange to just continue where we left off and yeah, pretend like I haven't been away for the last 3 months. So I really felt like just recording a little life update first. So this video is just going to be a bit out of the ordinary, and yeah, just for those of you who are interested to hear maybe where I've been these last months, what I've been up to, and if you are interested, then of course feel very welcome to join me here at this very magical spot in the forest for a little while, and yeah, just have a little talk, a little sharing. So first, maybe, yeah, just a little bit about why I have been away for these last 3 months. I took a little break from social media. I posted a little bit in my Instagram stories here and there, but not so much. And yeah, that has just many different reasons. I guess one of the main reasons is that I am still, feeling this longing to just get out of this social media world from time to time, because as some of you may know, I have come to Norway with the deep wish to find back to myself, because I have lost or never really discovered myself in many ways. I guess that is just something that most people do in the teenage years or early 20s, that you just kind of, break out a little bit or try different things. And yeah, I have never really done that. My teenage years and early 20s have been, I guess, the darkest time of my whole life. And I was basically just busy with surviving. And in some ways, I always knew what I wanted and who I am. And in many ways, I have completely lost track of that. And I struggled a lot to just be in this world as the person that I am. And I, never felt like I belonged anywhere. Always felt like the weird one, the alien in the room who doesn't fit in no matter where I went. And yeah, out of that, of course, there also developed a lot of resentment towards myself. And I don't want to go too deeply into that, but like I said, I came to Norway with the deep wish to find like myself again, to reconnect with what feels like my energy, what feels like me. And that keeps slipping away until today from me. And then, of course, like being in this social media world as a creator, but also as a consumer of social media, you are just very confronted with many people, with other people's lives, with other people's opinions. And I don't know, I just keep having this longing to just be in my own space, to just connect with this natural world, to be around my animals. And at the same time, of course, I also really see such a value in social media, and I see such a value in this community and in connecting with each other. And it's definitely not something that I want to quit or something that I want to lose or stop. Because I know definitely also periods in my life where I really needed that to, just dive into different worlds maybe, or to just see what kind of a life is possible, to really soak up this inspiration. So I really want to talk down on social media. I think it has an incredible value, and it has changed my life so much for the better as well. But it's just like that I'm still in a quite, I feel like I'm still in a quite sensitive area of my life where a lot of things are establishing. Also here on the farm with the horses. It is now the first year with the horses, the second real year on the farm, but it still feels like I'm just very softly setting my roots into the ground. And yeah, I just wanted you to know that I'm definitely not doing well. No, how do you say that? I'm not having a bad time at the moment or something like that. I'm really doing well. I'm living in my dream at the moment. And yeah, I also have to say that this first phase with the horses, it is something that feels so precious to me. And yeah, also just to enjoy this very first period where we get to know each other, where we start to build a connection, a relation. And I have dreamt about this for so long, and I have never been really allowed to live that fully. And now that these horses belonging to me, and I know that we won't be separated again, I feel like I can really just open up to them and to give them my whole heart. It's a little bit probably like when you're in a new relationship with a human as well, and you're just like in this first period where you're just so madly in love with someone, and when you're talking too much about that it kind of just disappears. So yeah, this spring I also just wanted to have that for myself for a little while and to just be in this dream of mine. And I can definitely tell you that I had the most beautiful spring and summer with them already. We started riding a little bit. We have been going for a lot of trips in the forest, and I don't really know what I have done to deserve such wonderful horses. They are so positive. They are such wonderful characters as well, and I just love them so much. And yeah, I think something very beautiful is growing there at the moment. And I also have to say that with the horses, definitely a whole new level of worry has entered my life, because yeah, I just have to get to know them. I have to figure out what they need, and everything is still very new. And yeah, I feel like this year is going to be a lot about the horses. It's the year of the horse. So my full focus at the moment is there, and to keep them healthy and to optimize our farm the best I can. And it's also still a bit chaotic from time to time still. But yeah, I guess another reason why I took this break kind of was also because I got the opportunity for that, because a lot of things also have changed in our business. So Joachim and I have made a rather difficult decision, a decision that has been, that we have been thinking about for a very, very long time, but now it's decided, now it's done, and we have decided to close our webshop Art of Nature, to say goodbye to this, chapter of our lives maybe. Art of Nature has been born at the Little Red House in the very, very beginning. It has been, our baby in many ways. It has been our main source of income for a very long time. And it also has been a concept that has been working very well for us for a very long time. But of course, things change and people change, and it has become very clear to us over time that Joachim needs to have his own business eventually, because he also needs to be able to sell his art without me promoting it in my videos, and that he needs to be independent as well. And yeah, so that has been kind of the mission for him during these last years, and he has made it. He has his own business now. He has his own very, very big community, and yeah, also his own way to sell his art. And I have been stepping away from the art business more and more, because yeah, in many ways, Joachim and I also have gotten entangled there with each other a little bit too much, and we also needed to be very honest there with each other. What is really our dream? And it has never been my dream to have an art business, really, and I have just done it because, of course, I love Joachim very much and I want to see all of his dreams accomplished. And at the same time, of course, he also needs to do his own thing. So he is very much focusing on that at the moment, and is basically now fully taking over the business. So I am not really part of that anymore, which also opens a lot of headspace for me again, which I am very, very grateful for. And yeah, I feel like in many ways, I have just been so obsessed with finding a farm and renovating the place and getting everything ready for the horses, and then getting the horses there in the last years, that I kind of lost connection to my creative world a little bit, and what I really want to do creatively as well. I always knew that I wanted to keep this YouTube channel here alive, and that is basically also what I did in these last years. But I have stopped a little bit to be creative, to be playful, to also try new things maybe. And I have had this longing to connect with my creativity and to try out new things for a very long time. And after the horses then arrived in winter, I felt like I needed to step back for a little while to recalibrate myself, and also to make a few decisions of what it even is that I want to do creatively. And Joachim has basically made that possible for me, because he has taken over the business now and basically said, like, I take care of all of that now, and I take care of the money, and you just give yourself this time, live in your dream for a little while, and just figure these things out. So I am very, very grateful for that. And it's so nice, I feel like, when you can give each other these possibilities and this time. And I feel very privileged that I can just give myself this time at the moment to figure things out, and to be obsessed with my horses and to just live in this world. It has been so nice, because I feel like creativity is just like this very sensitive creature that you just cannot push, or you cannot force it, or it's like this very sensitive dance where you have to connect with it, and you have to keep inviting it, and taking it when it's there, but then also letting it go again. And I feel like this time where I have just not been chasing it, or where I have just not really tried to create anything really for these last weeks and months, have kind of brought me closer to it again. So I do feel like new ideas again. I do feel a different sense of connection to my visions and my ideas, and it's very nice. I think it's going to take still a little bit of time. Summer is also not really the time of the year where you, or at least where I'm not really feeling most creative, but it's definitely something that I want to focus more on this autumn and this winter, to find back into my creativity again. it's a journey, I guess. I have no idea if this even made any sense to you. I really hope that you are doing all right. I also wanted to thank you so much for sticking here with me. I am really like the worst creator when it comes to algorithms and stuff like that at the moment. And it just feels so wonderful to have you as a community being here so stable and to just have like these 20,000 people, which is completely insane to just even think about. That, you're just so loyal and that you're just sticking here with me. And I know that there is going to be a time where I am going to be so much more present here on this channel as well. And I hope you're going to be patient with me. And I just hope you know how much I appreciate you, how thankful I am to have you here as this. It really feels like we have this safe space here in the internet that just doesn't participate in all this madness of algorithms and stuff like that. So I'm very, very thankful for that. And I hope you are on the journey that you're meant to be. And I'm sending you much love, and I will then see you in a new episode of my farm diaries very soon, where I'm also going to tell you more about what happened on the farm and with the horses and so on.